with coverage you can count on. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News early today in HD.
In the midst of sorrow, one Woodmore family focused on what they're grateful for. A 116-year-old building went up in flames Thanksgiving night. You could see smoke for miles. The latest on what happened. Good morning, Tennessee Valley, and thank you so much for joining us on Channel 3 Eyewitness News early today. It's Black Friday, November 25th, 2016. I'm Tim Pham in for Michelle Herron alongside David Carnes on this Black Friday. We're not doing any Black Friday shopping.
No, not at all. I am, and don't tell any of my bosses, but I may be making one purchase today online.
Uh-oh. Hey, we have a story about that coming up because you're not alone. A lot of people actually do that.
Yeah, like more than 90%. Is it 90%?
Something.
Everybody's doing it.
Hey,
I will bet my bosses are doing it.
We work hard, David. I think they can handle us making an online purchase.
You know what? Just for Thanksgiving, we spent some time with family, whatever, and then we get home last night about 10 o'clock at night, and I'm just checking Facebook, whatever again. And still some friends of mine, Black Friday, still some friends of mine are saying, yeah, just finished at Kohl's, going over to...
Oh my goodness, I was asleep.
Yeah, I went to bed fairly shortly. Thankful for the possibility of rain coming up. Take a look outside. It's a nice cool start to the day, nothing really to write home about, just kind of a pleasant start. 43 in Chattanooga, 42 Altamont, in the low 40s, pretty much widespread around the Tennessee Valley, and it just feels cool and nice outside. Good Black Friday for you if you're out there getting some good deals, some good sales. Maybe you're waking up, maybe you're taking a break and you're going to get some breakfast this morning after a nice night of shopping. Be very careful. A lot of fog, a lot of dense fog around the Tennessee Valley this morning as well. So it's cool. We have fog and just kind of a hazardous situation out there for driving around without being careful. Mild but nice today. Cool and pleasant as we head into the weekend. And oh, look at this rain next week, and we could get some heavy rain next week. We're talking about something that will take a big bite out of the drought. It will almost eliminate the wildfire risk, at least for a while, and it's looking good. Satellite and radar showing pretty much nothing out there today. I do think we'll have some clouds on and off through the day, but they're not going to produce any rainfall. We're going to be rain-free today. And then moving into the weekend, looks pretty good. High pressure builds in, lots of sunshine on Saturday. It's going to be a little bit cooler over the weekend, lows in the 30s, highs in the 50s. And then we move into next week, and here we go. Southerly winds, a lot of cloud cover, and you can see that front developing off to the west. We've seen that before, but this time it looks like it holds together, and not only holds together, but by Tuesday morning, we're looking at some heavy rain moving through, and then the potential for this front becoming stationary right through Tuesday afternoon. We continue to see some showers, and then maybe some of that transitioning into some heavy rain again by Wednesday morning as this front just kind of sits over us for a couple of days. So Tuesday, Wednesday, you're looking at good possibility of some decent rainfall, and then finally on Thursday we will clear out, and believe it or not, by Thursday we'll be ready to end the rain, I think. So today, just go out and enjoy it, get all your shopping done, have a good time. Mild and pleasant. Some fog this morning though, be aware of that. 65 for the high, and then tonight cool and pleasant, dropping down to 37. We'll have your storm alert 7-day forecast coming up in just a moment, Tim.
Awesome. Thanks so much, David. A massive fire broke out in downtown Chattanooga Thanksgiving night. More than half of the city's fire trucks responded to get those flames under control. The fire was at a historic building on the city's south side. Heavy smoke could be seen coming out of the Williams Street building. It housed an art studio and a cabinet making shop. The fire started around 5 p.m. and quickly spread through the roof. It took crews about an hour to get it under control.
The roof burned off, and second floor, we've lost it looks like. They're trying to salvage as much as they can of the building.
Only one building was damaged by the fire, but a neighboring construction company did suffer some water damage. No word yet on exactly how much damage the fire caused. Arson investigators were called to the scene, but the cause of the fire is still under investigation. The Tri-County volunteer firefighters responded to a house fire in Ottawa after the smell of smoke woke up one man on Thanksgiving night. It happened on Twin Oaks Drive shortly after 8 o'clock. Firefighters from the Highway 58 Volunteer Fire Department were called in to help with the fire. The flames destroyed the home. No injuries have been reported. Damage is estimated at $175,000. The American Red Cross responded to help the homeowner. Thanksgiving was a somber day for the Woodmore community as many struggled to give thanks after the loss of 6 children. Chattanooga Police Department confirms Cordasia Jones and Demayan Brown, Keontae Wilson, Zaira Mateen, Ziana Harris, and Zoe Nash died after a school bus crashed into a tree on Talley Road Monday afternoon. All of the students attended Woodmore Elementary. One family who lost their child is reflecting on the positive in a tragic situation. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Herron explains.
It took every ounce of courage for Misty Nash to come here.
For her to lose a child is heartbreaking. She's trying to be strong.
Somehow, she found the strength to see the place where her 9-year-old daughter Zoe lost her life. Her brother Antoine McLean says, despite their pain, today his family is thankful for a lot.
She lost a child. Thank God that my nephew, he's gonna be all right, made out of ICU okay.
8-year-old Zachariah was one of the dozens of children hurt in Monday's crash.
I'm gonna be in heaven with my brother.
I couldn't make myself calm until today because it's Thanksgiving.
The pain still resonates through the Woodmore community, like Rosie Russell, a substitute teacher at the school.
Because the first thing I thought of this morning was the fact that their family won't have them for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna go and have mine later on today.
6 teddy bears. She picked them out herself.
Lamont Solomon knows the pain these 6 parents feel. He lost his son in a crash 4 years ago.
Every day when I pick my daughter up, we go the same way, this way, to get to my shop. But for some reason, God sent me, instead of turning right to Talley Road, God sent me to the left.
We may never know all of the answers, but what these families do know is that they are loved. And for McLean, that means a lot.
It really has given me life to see the support from the people and see how much people really care and showing that we can come together as a community.
And that was Michelle Herron reporting. If you would like to help these families, the best way you can do so is by donating on a website. It was started by the city in memory of all of the 6 children. So far, the fund has reached $112,000. We have that link posted on our website, WRCBTV.com. And this morning, 5 patients from that bus crash remain at Children's Hospital. The Children's Hospital at Erlanger reports that 4 patients from the bus crash are still listed in critical condition, and 1 patient is now in stable condition. On Monday, 19 crash victims were treated and released within 2 hours of arriving at Children's Hospital. And as wildfires continue to burn throughout the southeast Tennessee, dozens of southbound Appalachian Trail hikers were stalled on Thanksgiving just shy of completing their trek. The burn ban means no campfires for warmth on cold nights, as hikers are not allowed to light any kind of open flame. Ongoing drought conditions are drying up water sources, and wildfires have closed more than 75 miles of the trail. As a result, more than 50 hikers gathered in Hot Springs, North Carolina on Thanksgiving Day, where they enjoyed a holiday meal. Many first responders did not get the Thanksgiving holiday off. For several weeks, firefighters have been battling wildfires in Tennessee. The Rising Fawn community gathered to make them feel at home with a warm Thanksgiving meal. The event was held at New Salem Community Center, and organizers say they just wanted to give back.
We've been in constant communication with the Georgia Forestry Department, so there were at least 50 firemen who have left, and some are still working in the area. So we just said, how can we help? Can we provide Thanksgiving dinner for those who are here?
There's also a dinner for firefighters at Antioch Baptist Church in Calhoun, Georgia. And coming up next on Early Today, Black Friday is a great day to get some good deals. And on this holiday, what's old is new again in Top Toys. We'll have the latest details in just a bit. Time now 4:39. Stay with us.
Good morning. As you're getting up, heading out, wheeling and dealing, getting those great Black Friday deals. Well, the fog detector showing some pretty dense fog out there, so please do be careful. You don't want to be in an accident the day after Thanksgiving and heading into your big weekends. Please be careful. Low 40s around the Tennessee Valley. Winds are calm. Just a cool, nice start to the day. Other than that fog, it should be nice for you. We are going to see the fog lifting, but still partly to mostly cloudy skies through most of the day. We'll see temperatures climbing into the mid-60s. Overall, it should be a pleasant afternoon for you. Next few days, we are going to see it, maybe a couple of degrees cooler heading into the weekend, but we will see the sun coming back out for your Saturday and Sunday. The big news in our forecast, the good potential for some solid drought-busting rain next week. We'll talk about that coming up in just a few moments. Right now, let's take you back over to Tim Pham with your headlines. Hey, Tim.
Hey, thanks so much, David. The holiday shopping season is officially upon us. If toys are on your list, you might notice many are new twists on old favorites. Brian Moore explains.
This year's hottest tech toys might look like classics, but they're packing new technology under the hood. Hot Wheels is rolling out the next generation of toy racing, supercharged with artificial intelligence.
The AI technology allows these cars to stay on track and go at really high rates of speed.
Who doesn't remember Play-Doh? Well, now there's an app for that.
Play-Doh is one of those age-old toys that kids just love, and they're updating it by using the smartphone.
Even Barbie is getting an upgrade, a smart home, the high-tech Hello Dream House.
There's an elevator inside it. That's something that's new. The toilet actually flushes, and you can manipulate things by using an app on your phones.
The Flybrick set allows kids and kids at heart to build a drone out of classic Legos.
The Lego drone is a perfect example of how you take a brand that we loved growing up and you've kind of updated it for today's technology.
Well, if it isn't Tamagotchi.
And remember the Furby and Tamagotchi pet toy crazes of the 90s? Hatchimals are a hybrid of sort and on the wish lists of many this year.
The Hatchimals are the biggest craze this year. We talked to this manager of a Toys R Us earlier today, as well as other analysts, and you just can't find them anywhere.
A surprise pet hatches right in your hands. That is, if you can actually get your hands on one. Brian Moore, NBC News.
All right, and many of us can relate to this one. If you plan to shop for the holidays while you're on the job and should be working, you won't be alone. More people plan to shop online this year while they're working. One survey found more than half of workers, 53% to be precise, say they'll spend at least some time holiday shopping over the internet while on the job. That's up 3% from last year. The survey also found 49% of employees use their personal smartphones or tablets to shop at work. Well, Channel 3 is teaming up with the Chattanooga Area Food Bank to fight hunger in our community. The 32nd annual Share Your Christmas Food Drive will be on Friday, December 2nd from 4:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. at several locations throughout the Tennessee Valley. You can see the 3 of them on your screen. Cash and food donations will be accepted. If you can't make it down that day, you can still give online or drop off non-perishable food items at participating Food City, Walmart, and Walmart neighborhood market stores. We have more details on WRCBTV.com and inside our app. Still to come on Early Today, we'll have another check of your weather forecast with David Carnes. Plus, we'll take a look at some stories making headlines this morning. Stay with us. And good morning to you on this Black Friday. David, if people are getting ready to go shopping, what should they pack or what should they wear?
It. They should. Maybe you wear a light jacket, but you're going to be fine today. It'll be in the mid 60s and the low 40s right now. And I'm going to start off talking about the drought because
everyone wants to know about that, right?
Oh my goodness, the letters I get. Please tell me more about the drought, please. No, unfortunately, we are interested in it because it's kind of ridiculous. Since September 1st, for example, we've had less than 2 inches of rain since September 1st. It's amazing how dry we are right now. November, 0.06 inches. We usually get 5 inches during the month of November. For the year, we're 21.33 inches, almost 2 feet, of inches below our annual rainfall. So we need it. As a matter of fact, the drought monitor, I was looking at it again, and it continues to expand. A few days ago, we were talking about severe drought conditions up on the plateau. Now, extreme drought conditions up on the plateau. The exceptional drought conditions have even migrated further east, and now pretty much all of our area is just ridiculously dry, a tinderbox. This weekend particularly, it's going to be cooler and lower humidity, so the fire danger is going to be extremely high this weekend. Might even be a little breezy at times. So we're under the burn ban. Make sure you observe that. You're observing it now. Definitely observe it this weekend. And then next week, I think we're finally going to get a little help. Now, just weather-wise, it'll be mild and nice today, cool and pleasant this weekend, and then rain next week, and I think we may get some good rain also. 43 currently in Chattanooga. Again, maybe a light jacket if you want to, but for the most part, I think you're going to be fine getting out there and getting those Black Friday deals. Fog detector is showing some dense fog around the area. North Georgia, up toward the Blue Ridge, getting some very heavy fog, but you can see it extends up into the Cumberland Plateau and on up into the Tennessee Valley also. We're going to see partly to mostly cloudy skies today. No rain, though. We're in between weather systems and should have a pretty quiet weekend today into Saturday. It'll clear out, so we'll have some clouds today, but sunshine Saturday and Sunday. And then on Monday, here we go. Oh, look at that beautiful green. Now, what we've been seeing is a system developing to our west. It moves east and it falls apart. Look at this one. It doesn't fall apart at all. As a matter of fact, holds together very well. I think it's going to be wet and windy throughout the day on Tuesday. And here's the good news, and usually this is something we don't like to see because it could mean flooding. I don't think this is going to be here long enough to produce any flooding. It doesn't look like that right now, but this front is going to become stationary so that all day Tuesday into Tuesday night, into the day on Wednesday, this front is just going to sit right over us and continue to pump rain into the Tennessee Valley through the day on Wednesday. Wednesday night into Thursday, it will finally clear out, and I think will leave us in a much better situation than what we have been seeing with our drought. So for today, mild and pleasant, 65 degrees for our daytime high. It's just going to be comfortable all day long. Tonight, not bad at all. We dropped down to 37 for the overnight low. And a quick look at our Storm Alert 7-day forecast showing into the weekend we go, where again it gets a little bit cooler than it has been. Monday starts out partly cloudy, and then, oh, look at that, Tuesday and Wednesday, 60% chance of rain. Not only rain, but a little windy with that rain on Tuesday. Clears out and cools down a little bit heading into Thursday. Tim, that is a good-looking forecast.
It does look good, and it'll be comfortable tonight for the boat parade.
Oh, it should be fantastic. Get out there and enjoy that. It's a beautiful thing every year.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, David. We have new details this morning. The actress Florence Henderson has died. Henderson is best known for her role as Carol Brady, the mother on the hit show The Brady Bunch. She started in the show business as a singer and starred in musicals including Oklahoma, making her Broadway debut at the age of just 18. Henderson even delivered the weather on NBC's Today Show. She passed away Thursday night from heart failure at a Southern California hospital surrounded by her loved ones. Henderson was 82. Today is Black Friday, and of course, while some will be shopping for deals, others will opt out and instead spend the day outdoors. For the second year in a row, instead of opening its doors today, REI is closed and is encouraging Americans to opt outside and enjoy the outdoors with family and friends. According to its website, more than 2.5 million people have joined in on the idea. And today you can head out to a Tennessee state park. All of the 56 state parks will host free guided hikes. Some hikes will be for beginner hikers like myself, while others will be longer and geared for more experienced folks. In our area, there's Booker T. Washington State Park, Harrison Bay, Red Clay, and many more parks where you can avoid the shopping crowds on Black Friday. And millions of us are expected to head to the stores today. Actually, 6 in 10 million Americans are expected to shop sometime this weekend. Jay Gray has more from Jersey City, New Jersey.
The dash for deals actually began while the turkey was still warm. Shoppers starting Black Friday on Thursday.
Ready to go and buy some gifts.
But the real crush comes today through the weekend when 6 in 10 Americans are expected to make a holiday purchase.
We know that they're not only shopping, but 61% of people are planning to spend more money this season as opposed to last.
Sales are predicted to be up by 3.6% over last year, a welcome jump at the end of what's been a difficult year for retailers. Once again this year, the big ticket items will include electronics, high-tech, and televisions. Clothes also continue to be a go-to gift. But ultimately, shoppers show up in stores or log in
because of the sales. Yeah, I like the sales.
Everyone looking for a bargain on Black Friday. Jay Gray, NBC News, Jersey City, New Jersey.
Many people give to charities during the holiday season, and the IRS has some tips for year-end giving. First, make sure giving to qualified charities. An approved charity is the only way you'll get the tax break for your gift. Financial donations need documentation, and you can get that either from bank records or a written statement from the charity. And if you're planning on giving items such as furniture or clothes, make sure you get a receipt from the charity so you can claim a gift deduction on your taxes. Tonight is the Grand Illumination and 36th Annual Lighted Boat Parade in Chattanooga. Let's take a look at the Channel 3 Downtown Holiday Inn camera. The parade is on for tonight at 9 p.m. This is an all-free event, no tickets needed, but there will be no fireworks this year. With the ongoing drought, they're not allowed. The parade will be at the Chattanooga waterfront. And coming up next on Early Today, David will have a final look at your forecast. Stay with us.
Last look at our storm alerts, 7-day forecast. Mild for your Black Friday. Some dense fog out there this morning, though. Be aware of that. Getting up to 65 today. Cool and dry over the weekend. And look. Fairly confident we're going to get some decent rain out of Tuesday and Wednesday. Should be amazing. And then Thursday we will enjoy some sunshine and not feel guilty about it for once. So it's going to be nice. That's all the time we have for this edition of Channel 3 Eyewitness News early today. We are online at WRCBTV.com, interacting with you on Facebook and Twitter, all platforms of social media. Even Tim Pham is going out live to see what all the Black Friday shoppers are doing today. And we'll be bringing that to you as well. And on your television